Hey there, welcome back to AI Code King. AI has been empowering many things, including coding, and especially doing things that weren't quite possible without human interference, like front-end or websites. Front-end or websites has been an area where AI has been excelling because it can generate some simple sites pretty easily. And ever since OpenUI and other such tools have dropped, people have been wondering what the future of the internet could look like, especially wondering what if AI could generate web pages on the fly. For example, what if you just type a URL and it can make the website just based on the URL? It would be cool, wouldn't it? Well, that's what I have today. Let me give you a preface first. Some days ago, I had covered Draw a UI, which is a front-end generator that allows you to create a mock-up UI in a tldraw interface and generate a real working front-end with it. I have covered it in depth. So, if you are interested, you can check it out. Because today, I'll not be covering it. Today, I'll be covering TLBrowse, which is a new project made by the same guy. TLBrowse is a new project that allows you to create front-end or web pages with just an URL. You can input any URL, and it can understand what that URL is about and generate the code for that website in real time, and not just that. If you click any link on it, it can generate another page for it, and it can go as long as you'd want. It's pretty cool. Once a page is created, you can also download it as an HTML file, which is also pretty cool. It only allows generation as an HTML file. You can't generate the code in any other language. It uses the tldraw interface for generating the pages. Once multiple pages have been created, you'll also be able to see which page is the parent to which page through the arrow annotation, as it's a tldraw interface. It works with all the Anthropic models, like Claude 3 Haiku, Sonnet, and Opus, as well as OpenAI models like GPT-4o. You can use it either via their site or locally. The site is free to use, but you'll need to sign up and create an account to use it. So, let me show you how you can set it up locally. Although they say that you need an Anthropic key for getting it locally set up, I was able to make it work with an OpenAI API key instead. So, let's get it installed. First, go to TLBrowse's GitHub page and get it cloned on your computer. Once cloned, cd into that folder. Now, go ahead and run this touch command. This will get the env file created on your computer. Once done, subscribe to my channel. This is a very important step. Now, go ahead and open the env file in your editor. Once you have opened it, copy this string and paste it in the file. If you have an Anthropic key, then you can just paste it and run it. If you paste the Anthropic key over here, then you won't need to do the next steps I'm going to tell you. But I'll be making it work with OpenAI. So, instead of the Anthropic API key, I'll be putting in the OpenAI API key over here. Once you put in your OpenAI API key over here, come over to this route file, and over here, scroll down. Then, in this line, change the model name to GPT-4o. If you'll be using some other API, then you'll need to change the model name over here as well. Once you get it changed, save it. Now, open up your terminal and run this bun install command. Make sure bun is installed. Otherwise, this wouldn't work. If you don't have bun, then you can just go to their site and get it installed from there. It's pretty easy. Anyway, once you run this install command, the dependencies will be installed. Once that's done, run the bundev command, which will start the application. Once you run it, your application will be started. Now, go to port 3000 of localhost, and you'll see this screen. Now, let me tell you how you can use it. So, as you can see, we have a thing like a browser over here. Also, it's a tldraw interface. so you can see that it has an infinite canvas. Anyway, if you go ahead and type a URL here and hit the arrow icon over here, you can see that the site starts getting generated. It automatically understands what the site is about and can generate that site for you in real time. This is a Costco store site, and as you can see, it looks pretty cool. Although it's a little basic, you can also download the HTML file from over here, and then you can also regenerate the site over here. It's pretty cool. Let me generate a YouTube site here. Okay, as you can see, it generates a pretty basic YouTube site. Now, let me show you another cool feature of this. If I click on any of the links that it has created in the site, you can see that another page is created with a similar layout, as if it's from the same site. It's pretty cool, and not just that, you can keep going as long as you want. I create multiple pages over here, and you can actually see that which page is connected to which page. You can also regenerate a site if you want, or you can also download the site as an HTML page if needed. I had also created a Twitter clone site here, and as you can see, it also works pretty well. It's pretty cool. Also, if you don't want to write a URL, and instead you just want a better page with better prompting, then, in the URL bar, you can just write the details you want instead of the URL, and it can also generate that. You can see that I have entered the text over here, and as you can see, it generates a really great looking chat interface as I asked. One thing that I have to say is that the design it generates is really cool. I mean, it doesn't have those bells and whistles, but it still looks pretty cool. You can also check it out from their site. It's currently free to use on their site, and you won't need any API keys. Although I would have liked it if it was more customizable from the graphical interface. Also, it only generates HTML code, which is good, but if it allowed the components to be generated in React, that would also be cool. I think you should also be able to use it with Ollama as well by just changing the base URL to Ollama, because Ollama is OpenAI compatible. Although I haven't tried that, you can also check out the Draw a UI project by the same guy. It is also cool. It also generates some great UI, and I think it can also generate React components. It's pretty cool as well. I really like this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below this video. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.